It's really interesting how like men like Tory Lanez, Kenneth, whatever, they get up on here trying to convince us how hard and how gangster they are, and then the courts come in and be like, okay, so tell me how, tell me how gangster you are. The courts come in, the law comes in, and they just be like, okay, so tell us, so show us what you was doing on Instagram Live. Show us, girl. Now Kenneth has to stay his ass in the house for 4 months because he decided to hop on Instagram being weird. Okay, so many things are happening right now. I saw this whole Angelica Ross situation, and she was dragging the hell out of Emma and Ryan Murphy. So I did a video on that. The patrons have it right now because YouTube's acting like she don't want to approve the video. So the patrons got it. It pays to be a patron. You get all the videos first, no matter what Miss YouTube is doing. But yeah, so much drama's happening. And then on top of all of that, this week, I saw this, and it's coming from Complex. Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, hit with house arrest order after threatening Offset. Court reporter extraordinaire Megan Cunniff pointed out on Wednesday night that a federal judge in Los Angeles has ordered Nicki Minaj's husband, who also goes by Zoo and is a convicted sex offender, to serve up to 120 days on home arrest. So, of course, we all know that the individual that Mr. Petty was threatening was Offset. Megan Cunniff said, an LA federal judge has ordered Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, to serve up to 120 days on home detention for making threatening remarks to Offset. Let's read part of what the document said. The court document said Mr. Petty was recorded on video making threatening remarks towards a specific individual while in the company of someone with a criminal record. And it goes on to say this recent violation conduct raises concerns over Mr. Petty's willingness to comply with the court's orders. As such, the probation officer believes placement in the location monitoring program will effectively allow for closer monitoring of Mr. Petty's activities, limit his movements, provide a sanction for his noncompliance, and hopefully encourage him to reflect upon and reevaluate his current status in the community. They also said that the monitoring program may include electronic monitoring, of course, GPS, alcohol monitoring unit, etc., etc. They said that he might have to reach on down into Nicki Minaj's purse to pay for all of this because it says Kenneth Petty shall pay the costs of location monitoring to the contract vendor not to exceed the sum of $12 for each day of participation. So yeah, close to $1,500. You better go ahead and, like I said, reaching Miss Mama's Birkins and pull that shit out. According to Megan, and really, okay, so somebody tweeted in response to what Megan Cunniff, the reporter, was saying. They were saying, oh, this white reporter, this white bitch is always in black people business. And I'm just like, girl, this reporter is always in the court's business. And so if your fave or your fave's husband find themselves in the court, then Megan gonna report on it. If you don't want to be reported on by Megan, don't be shooting people. Don't shoot Megan Thee Stallion. Don't be a weirdo ass sex offender on the street, like in the middle of the fucking night when you know you're on probation, girl. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with y'all. But the reporter said, here is a key line: the supervisee and defense counsel consent to modification and waive a personal appearance before the court. She said this means that Petty didn't even try to fight this home arrest order. And it's just like, girl, how could you fight it? Like, you're on Instagram, girl, you recorded yourself doing the dumb shit and broadcasted it all over the internet. So the article goes on to say in July 2022, Petty was ordered to 1 year of home confinement and 3 years of probation for failing to register as a sex offender. It is not 100% clear what got Petty to talk about Offset on social media, though one of his associates tagged Cardi B in a menacing Instagram stories post over the weekend, writing, at Cardi B, "We ain't your average Queens niggas, big dog shit." In a video that I'll show a little bit of, Petty said he was looking for Offset and warned that he'd be planning your funeral, planning his funeral.
We outside. Somebody tell Offset, cause Offset DM me. He off the set. That whole gang can suck a dick. Nigga, he off the set. Don't make us put you off the set, nigga. They say we dumb. We all dumb. Yeah, fuck it.
So yeah, as you can see, these men were standing outside like they were gas station niggas, like they were Circle K, you know what I mean, shell ass niggas on this pixelated ass live stream talking about, oh, we looking for Offset. It's like, bitch, ain't you was in New York and Offset's in Atlanta. How you looking for him? What are y'all talking? Niggas need to go to fucking sleep. I don't understand how you know you on probation and you saying all this shit. Like I said on Twitter, if Miss Mama's gonna be with this weirdo, she could have at least bought a strong leash, one that is as strong as the ring that she bought herself. And y'all really wanted me to get online, you know, during the VMAs video and even mention her ass or talk about her ass. It's just like, why would I do that when y'all know what I'm gonna say? Y'all know what I have to say about this weird entourage. Y'all know what I have to say. So why am I gonna put that shit here? I guess we could talk about it here. We can talk about it now since a lot of people were so, oh my goodness, you really don't like the bars. You really don't like. No, this shit is weird. And y'all looking at my face like it's not weird. This shit is very weird. Just because it's y'all fave, I'm not gonna pretend like this shit is not weird. So a string of DMs between Petty and Offset surfaced as well. Where you located? Offset asked. You niggas old as hell in female business with no money for war. Don't post me either since you a gangster, right? I'm outside, gangster. Petty wrote in one reply, shut the fuck up, nigga. You ain't getting no get back for them niggas killing your people. Try me if you want, pussy. Offset continued to call Petty old and broke, which led to another out-of-pocket response regarding Takeoff's death. Use that money to get them niggas that killed your partner. My G, that's gangsta. If niggas would have killed my nigga, I would have killed everything moving. That's facts. Everybody getting parts. So the Migos MC Offset posted a video amid the back and forth, laughing as he exited a private jet. These niggas, let me just show you this shit.
I'm getting out of jet, you know, nigga. These niggas talking about, what are you niggas talking about? These niggas broke. Oh. We up in our jets, bitch. Y'all niggas got there. Y'all niggas standing outside.
So it's just, he said these niggas is broke. We hopping off of jets. And y'all niggas standing outside, and he cackles. So my thing is, like, if Kenneth knew that, hey, you on the probation for not registering, they still got your tea, they still clocking you, they still monitoring your ass, why would your silly ass hop on the Instagram and make threats? Why? I don't get it. And like I said in the beginning of the video, it's interesting how they come out here acting like they big and bad, and so, but as soon as the parole officer dragged shit out your ass, you didn't even try to fight what they were doing to your ass. It's just like, girl, what are you doing all this grandstanding for when you can't even walk outside, when you can't even be within X amount of feet of a fucking school? Like, y'all got bigger fish to fry. You got bigger things to worry about. And instead you chasing around Cardi B, you chasing around Offset, trying to harass their ass. And it's like you're letting Miss Mama's whisper in your ear, because I guess she knew who you was before she got together with your ass, and that's what this must have been what attracted her to your dumb ass, right? And it's just so crazy that, like, she has allowed you to be such a gigantic stain on her legacy. And instead of acknowledging how fucking weird and gross all this shit is, it seems like a lot of people just want to put on their blinders, completely ignore what the hell is going on, because Miss Mamas know how to rhyme real good. And it's just like, y'all are going to continue to allow these menaces to walk all over and fuck up the community because they are your favorite entertainers. They walk around with your favorite entertainers. It's just like, can people really not separate real life from somebody's brand, somebody's entertainment brand? This is a real life predator. This is like, this is real life. So, like, I get that people have a hard time coming to terms with the kinds of things that their faves is doing, especially if their entire identity is attached to their fave. I feel like I have experience with that. but you know what I mean? It's just like, it's more than just, it's not a video game, y'all. Like, it's not just on your screens. Like, this is real life. And I think that if we continue, if general public, people in general continue to have this habit of putting their blinders on just because it's their fave or just because, you know, they really like somebody's album or music. It will foster an environment where these predators, where these menaces are empowered to keep doing what they're doing and destroying lives and fucking other people's shit up, you know? And then, like I said before about so many other people in the industry or whatever, industry adjacent, girl, when more things come out, more heinous things come out, everybody's going to be like, oh my goodness, I could have never imagined that this happened. Oh my God, how could this happen? Like, girl, it's directly in front of your eyes every day, and people want to put their blinders on. So yeah, I thought this entire situation was crazy because when I first saw that Kenneth was on Instagram, you know, be on the street looking for Offset. Where's Offset? I'm planning a funeral. Da, 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 da. I was like, why is this person even talking? I was like, where is his leash? Why is he even allowed to say anything in public or online? Like, girl, if you gonna be with this nigga, put some duct tape over his mouth or some shit. Like, why you allow him to even have a phone, bitch? He already got an allowance. That should be enough. You don't need a phone. She wouldn't even put his ass on punishment. She wouldn't even, you know, give him a timeout. She wouldn't even ground him. So guess what? The court said that he's grounded. Okay? If you can't raise him, then we going to, girl, get me out of here. Get me out of here. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching the video. Check out my description box for even more content, more kinds of content, my ebook, my music, you know, my Patreon, all of that. And make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
I ain't the only pussy holy, worship me, yeah, you can blow me. I ain't the only, you so lonely, insecure, they don't control me. I ain't the only pussy holy, worship me, yeah, you